I think back on the time when I was pregnant, when I was a young mom, breastfeeding and traveling, and and what that looked like. So there were many times, and there continue to be many times. And the one thing I would say is, number one, it's very important to have women in these roles, particularly in healthcare, where we have to remember it's not just about having diversity at the table, but diversity is your customer, right? It is Dr. Mom that makes all the healthcare decisions in the household. Even if dad brings home the health insurance, I guarantee you it's mom making the decision, which pediatrician, which nursing home for the folks, hiring and firing of pharmacies. And, we have to remember that. And so when we think about where we're evolving in healthcare, and we also think about our frontline workers, a lot of our nursing staff is made up of women. We have to incorporate those perspectives into our business strategy because they directly affect our bottom line. So it's not just because it's the right thing to do, but it is very much because that is our customer base. And so I always try to bring it back to that in conversations. And I also think a lot of times from a cultural perspective, we just don't think about these things, right? So you have to kind of remind folks. I remember being in a meeting, maybe over a decade ago, and there was a decision we were making, and everyone in the room, that I was the only woman in the room, and everyone in the room said, well, let's take a break. Let's make this final decision over scotch and cigars. And of course, I don't drink scotch, nor do I smoke cigars. I'm also a doc, so I don't smoke cigars, but I also like cigars. And I just kind of chuckled and said, well, gentlemen, I think that's terrific, but how about we do it over Manny and Petty's, right? Like, that was my way of saying, hey, I want to be part of this decision, but I'm not going to smoke cigars and drink scotch with you guys. So let's find something else to do.